When I take my space, it's not only a gift to myself, but also to the world. This was a sentence I spoke out loud yesterday in the group of people where I traveled for almost a year with. Yesterday I completed my 4th long training in voice and sound expression, and it was an amazing year. This weekend there was a moment where we sounded all together and then after sounding a while people stopped, and I registered that silence, but I continued sounding because I felt that I was not finished yet. There were more sounds that wanted to come out, so I continued sounding, and then quite quickly other people started again. And before that moment we already created a very powerful and magical field with sound, and it's very hard to explain in words, to give you a sense of what we created with sound. But it was a very magical field where I felt so much love and divineness and so I continued sounding and other people started again, and then there was new magic created. And then after that moment we had a sharing, and one of the women in our group, she shared with us that because I continue my sounds, that was a gift to her, that gave her a lot, and she started sounding again also. And then poof, it hit me, and it's not the first time in my life that I realized this, but I felt it really in my core, very much inside, that when I take my space, it's not only a gift to myself, but also to the world. And that's not only for me the case, that's also for you the case. If you start sharing your talents, your gifts, yourself, your sounds, but also your power and your joy and your anger and your sadness, your tears and your pain and your creativity and everything that is inside of you, there lies freedom. There lies freedom. And of course we are all conditioned in this world, in our society, to put on masks and layers. We all have our history and the things our experiences and maybe traumas, people telling us how we should act or dress or talk or whatever. But we have a choice to change that now, today, now, in this moment, to start sharing our authentic way of being, our authentic true face, our sounds. Yes, and I started doing that more and more, especially this year, and it gave me a lot of freedom and joy, and it connected me again with my power and my sexuality and my creativity. And I realized that by doing this, making this process, I start inspiring other people, and that's great. And I also want to say thank you to my travelers, and the women and men who were in my group, in my voice group, master group, under the great guidance of my teacher, Marius. Thank you for guiding us in your unique way. And we all created a very special field, a space where everyone could feel themselves, be themselves, and come with everything they had inside them. A space where it was safe, where we could all make huge steps in life for healing, for freeing ourselves. It was amazing, and I feel a lot of love and gratitude to all of you. Thank you. Namaste.